Now, it is Macaroon Day, National Macaroon Day at the end of May. So I thought it would be really nice to show you a demo using the macaron stamp and die set that we've got. So can you see here, this is how it comes. You get in the collection the dies so that if you want to be cutting out all of these, you can. And you also get the actual macaron stamps themselves. So these are the stamps. Can you see on here? We've got layer 1 is your base. Then you've got layer 2, which is going to put the detail onto the base. So this is, can you see, this is the base that's going to come from layer 1 and layer 2. Then we have 3 layers of macaron. So 3, 4, actually, look at this. Macaron, there's 5 layers of macaron if you want, because you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on your macaron itself, right? So you do multiple colours on the macarons. And then we also have things like the birthday candle, then a couple of this macaron, macagon. Can't quite see that there. How cute's that? Macaron, macagon. So what I'm going to do is, I've just cut myself a base sheet of card here, and I'm going to start first of all just using the base part. So when you lift them off, can you see we've got layer 1 and then layer 2, and what you can do, you can either eyeball them and get them perfectly lined up together, or can you see each one of these goes into a bottom corner. I'll show you how we do that. I'll eyeball the base one and then I'll show you on the macarons, right? So if I pop this on here, and we're going to take the browns. What you do, I'll get a couple of the browns out here. So I'm going to go with the lightest one and then step into a medium. So Sandstorm and Friar Brown. So a little bit of ink on there. Sandstorm's brilliant for the macaron stand. And then this is going to come down just in the bottom corner of our... Let's have a look. Yes, I'm going to put this. I'm going to make sure I get it the same as the card that I've planned to show you. Just going to go down in this bottom corner here. Because they're the quick dry inks, they're going to grab instantly to your cardstock. So we can come on the same with layer 2 here. And then I'm going to use the Friar Brown this time. And I'm just going to put some little light tapping on the bottom. And then also on those hearts. If you wanted to, you could always make those hearts a different colour. In fact, should we have a little colour? If you wanted to make them red, you could just come in with one of your reds, like Chinese red here, and put some little red on. We could have little red on our hearts as well. Just another option if you want to go with it then. So then this lines up, and then because I'm going to eyeball it, I'm just going to bend over. So, which is code 4, we'll go to the other camera so that you don't see all me dodgy roots coming in there. And then when we stamp down, what will happen is, can you see they fit in the gap? And these bits here fit in the gap. So that's how the whole thing works. Now, just if you want to kind of keep organised as you're going, you're just going to wipe your stamps down as you're going with all of these. So we want to get this wiped down. There is our second layer of the stamp one. So we've got our stand. Then you're just going to layer up your macarons. So I'm going to do the first macaron in, well, as I've got fully turquoise hands now, we're going to go with the turquoises. So I'm going to go with the light, the medium and the dark for the turquoise, right? So it's like a 3-layer macaron. And that is going to be, can you see this bit here? So 1, 2, 3. And then your 4 and your 5 are your 2 shades of your cream in the middle. So I think I'll use the Sandstorm and the Friar Brown again for my cream coming into the middle there. Now, this is what I was saying to you. Can you see? It might be easier to see it here. So as we're looking at this here, number 1, and it's got a little square on. Same here, there's our number 3, 4, 5. They all have this big square on. The stamp is bigger than you need it to be. And the reason we have that is so that when we put them on the base here, I'm going to put it in the middle, but I'm going to choose a little corner to line it up against. So that is gone into that corner there. And what I'll do is I'll just bring in one of my Spectrum Noir pens, so a permanent marker, and just mark that corner, because we know that's the corner that we're going to use that up against. So let's have a look. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 with our macaron. What flavour macaron, Joe, would be turquoise? I do like a good macaron. It would
be a lavender macaron.
Oh, look at him knowing his macarons.
Oh yeah, I love a macaron, me. Raspberry is also quite popular, isn't it? Pistachio is very popular as well.
Pistachio, yes. What colour would this pistachio one be? Would be a green.
Coffee one. Coffee is usually quite popular as well. What else is there?
I'm going to show you this little corner here. I'm lining up against that corner that we put on. All right. So now we know. What I should have done, which I forgot to tell you, is that's fine, but then you have to remember whereabouts You see, what I should have done is put in a little mark of where I'm marking the side of my image. That's the only bit I forgot to tell you, but you can see the idea there.
And also, a macaron is not a macaroon. We have a lot of confusion about this in the UK. Macaron is a French, basically meringue with added almonds and cream of tartar. That is how you make a macaron with them flavourings. Whereas a macaroon is a coconut, like a coconut cake. I just thought I'd share that little tidbit with you, so you don't get your macarons confused with your macaroons. You'll have all sorts of bother.
This is a macaron. What I'm doing here is a macaron.
Yeah. Maybe I should bring macaroons and macarons in, and we can go through in fine detail if you want. So I'll put a meeting in to go through the fine details of both the macaron and the macaroon, which we prefer.
That sounds like it would be a good meeting, Joe. Let's just say yes. Right. So I'm just going to keep my stamping platform nice and clean here as we're going, but I'm still sticking to this bottom corner. So I've done 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go 4, and now we're going to come to, basically this is the inside. So we start with the lighter colours again. So this time we're coming with the nice light brown in the middle, and we're going to stamp our first filling in there. So there's my first brown filling, and then actually it looks all right like that, but you've got another layer. If you want to take that and deepen that a little bit further again, you've got another layer coming on top. But you can see just how easy it is to layer all of these up, and you're just going to do this with all your different macaroons. No, your macarons. That's because I was fine until you started talking about them, right? So there's our first macaron, right? All I've done here is I've then stamped another one and then another one. So you can see there I've done 3 different layers of macarons. Yes, macaron. I'm questioning myself now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to mat and layer it up onto a little bit of black, Joe.
Loads of you commenting along. A lot of people saying they didn't know about the difference between a macaron and a macaroon.
I didn't actually, Joe, so thank you for that.
We need to go to Indiana is where we need to go to. Whereabouts in Indiana, in America, is Indiana off the top of your head? Any ideas, Sarah? Up, down, left, right?
No.
Okay, well, someone will let us know which bit it's in, because they've got a macaroon bar in Indiana. Just serves macaroons. The Happy Birthday macaroon is heavenly. Deliciousness, says Robin. Macaroons are good, but no comparison to macarons. Susan saying, don't save me a macaron. I hate coconut, so you won't be eating any macarons. Oh, I'm confused now.
I was all right until you started going on and on and on, and then you've really thrown us off.
So Robin loves macarons, Carol loves macaroons, there's a macaroon bar in Indiana, and Susan doesn't like macaroons, but she loves macarons. Following that?
It's macaron is what it is. You know, I love that idea. So we just stamped another version. I was keeping that as a little bit of a surprise for you on the inside. Just stamped another version with macaron.
Macaron.
And you get all of those. So you get the macaroon die. If I just show you all the bits that come with it, you get the multiple layers of the macaroon. You get the multiple layers of the stand, and then you get macaron, and then you get the sweetest. Enjoy the little things. Bonjour, ooh la la. Thank you for being so sweet.
Ooh la
the
la.
birthday cake, all the little accessory pieces that go with it. But that there, let me just show you, is our super duper cute little macaron. Ooh.